Here at Gundam Planet, we're all about the pirate life. And that's why I'm going to build the HGUC Captain Jack Sparrow Gundam. Which is not what this is really called, but I love Captain Jack Sparrow. And I know that Johnny Depp might be a bad person, but God, I love those films. Anyway, here's a Crossbone X1 high grade. So the first thing you're going to notice when you pop this bad boy open is that there's not even really like a full-sized runner in here. It's a whole bunch of smaller colored runners, which is great because the part separation looks good, and I'm like genuinely excited about that. So we got the dark blue runner, which is mercifully small. You just got the front and back of the chest. This is top parts for the shoulders. I think this might be maybe also on the chest, a couple other little pieces there. So that's fine, not a big deal. And we get yellow, which is not the best looking yellow, but it should be fine in contrast with the rest of it. Not too much of it there, just the front of the chest, the V-fin, a couple other pieces, not a big deal. Then we got red, got the feet, got some probably arm parts maybe there. Again, like not too much because the part separation is good. You got small colored pieces, I like that a lot. We got some, not really inner frame, but you know, the way that the frame will connect with the sort of arm parts here and the feet portions and just all that. That's standard high grade fare, but it looks pretty decent. It's very small, which too is because Crossbone being the thing that came after F91, all the late UC stuff are these tiny little boys, but the Crossbone is the one that everyone thinks is cool because it looks like a pirate. And a lot of people go and they build the Master Grade X1 and then they become sad because it's kind of a shaky mess and it makes me sad, but what are you gonna do? Continuing on, we got polycaps. Not, you know, polycaps, they're there. And then we have more gray pieces. This is for the big cross on the back of it and the way that connects, so that's cool. They get their own runners too. Good stuff. Before we get to the white pieces, we have this awesome pink effect parts for the shield here and the big pirate blade and some standard beam sabers, and like the pink looks awesome. I love that, so that's awesome. And then the rest of it is just 100% white. We got white again, and we got more white pieces. And it's got some pen lining opportunities, which I'm not sure if I will be too frustrated with the small size to do or not. I'm going to do my best, but it looks good. For being something that's this small, it's going to be, you know, there's a lot of tiny pieces here for a high grade, but I hope that turns out into something that actually like stays together well. And the sticker sheet too, there's a whole bunch of stickers on here really, but they're all real tiny and they shouldn't really ruin the look of the model. You get the Crossbone Vanguard little sticker for the front of the chest there, and that's it. He looks like a strong lad here. Crossbone is a great design that I think a lot of people really like, and I hope it translates well into this high grade, so let's get going, baby. Let's check out that pirate life. Alright, I'm back. Here's my dude. And I gotta say, I like this thing a lot more than I thought I would, and it's just kind of a better model than I guess I had in my mind, just knowing the troubles and the tribulations that people have with the Master Grade, both the full cloth and the X1, and I guess the X2, X3 P-Bandai variants as well. But this model is really solid. I think it's a really fantastic representation of the Crossbone Gundam, which is like obviously such a cool design. One thing to note right off the bat is that he is tiny. Remember, and I said this before, anything, the late UZ stuff, the F91 and then the Crossbone after it, they're just small robots. So don't be one of those people who builds this and stands it up to their high-grade new Gundam or something and is like, why is it so small? This isn't 1/144th scale. Like, yes it is. Size and scale are two different things. If you're taking a 1/144th scale of a smaller robot, it will be smaller, and that's what you get here. So please don't be that guy on Amazon who reviews the 1/48th scale Blazner and gets really mad about it and everyone laughs at it later. Don't be that guy. But enough rambling. Let's pull them up real close and I'll show you the surprising amount of bits and bobs that this little dude includes. So first off, just please excuse my giant hands. My hands are larger than the size of this model. I'm sorry if there's things you can't see because I have bear claws instead of normal human hands. Now that that's out of the way, let's go through it. So starting at the bottom, so you do get the cool Crossbone feet blades, which I'll illustrate quickly here. Let me get this other one. So you get these two tiny little pieces of gray plastic that if you flip them upside down, there's a little notch in his feet, and you can install them into both feet if you want to, so he can kick people in the face or maybe just like climb an ice wall to get some good traction. So that's good. They don't fall out. They're in there real good, so that's cool. I also am not sure, and maybe someone can answer this in the comments, you do also get two little handheld blades that are the same color gray. They're just these two like similar looking blades, but with a little handle on them. I don't know if they're supposed to be the same blades that go in the foot that like he like swaps them out of his hands to his feet. If you could tell me, that'd be really cool, because I actually have no idea. But you do get these. They're not that exciting compared to the rest of the weapons, but they are included. So just moving up the model, you get standard legs can move all over, really not too bad. You get a really solid double joint out of these legs here, actually, and a full bicep swivel, and he's really like solid. You can make this guy stand super easily. The weight distribution is actually fantastic. I love that about it. Everything really stays in place very nicely there. There are two stickers on the top of the knees here, but they're totally unobtrusive, very easy to put on, so I didn't mind those at all. Definitely some panel lining opportunities I didn't go forward with, but it looks decent regardless. So I'll harp on what Nick always says right here. This is very important, so you can see this. Cut the side skirts so you can articulate them individually. It makes it so much more dynamic. If you do that, all you have to do is take the side skirt piece, take your nippers, just snap it in half. It'll still stay in. They're not going to come out unless you like rip them out. It's no problem. They'll peg right back in. Easy. Good stuff. Okay. So back skirts don't move because it's one piece, and then you get the little side skirts here that if you want to plug the gun into it, you can do that. So good stuff. We'll put them back together. So you don't really get any torso articulation, no big deal. The arms actually are fantastic though. You can pull them out about this far without the arm joint coming out of the polycap. You get an alright amount of, no, there you go. If you push it right, you can get a really good, decent double joint out of there. Hand cover is falling off. And then, to go back on some more stickers real quick while we're on the shoulders, you do have blue stickers on the left and right sides of the shoulders that are like those little fold-over ones, but I didn't think they were too bad either, so I was also pleasantly surprised. And then these two super tiny circles in the front, tinier ones on his chest, and then also small ones on the back. Not too bad, but like when I first saw them, I was like, come on, man, like why do these gotta be so small? But you can do it. It's not that bad. Also, so we got these little like, I guess it's like a shield or like a punch thing that comes out. And you pull, sorry this is so small, but you can pull this off of here and then reset it up on the front there, and then you get these effect parts, whoops, not important, you get these effect parts that you could either get a like little blast or a shield out of that just peg right in there. So here's a shield effect, and it has a little piece in it, that's the piece, pull that away, put a little punch, and oh, do you not even need the punch for this? Maybe you don't, maybe it just goes right in there. Wow, I'm stupid. So there you go. And yeah, you get two of those if you want to put them on either side. So that's another cool accessory that you get. So we can move that out of the way. Over here, obviously, we got beam saber. You do get two beam sabers. They're standard beam sabers. He holds them no problem. So we'll go into the hands. Obviously, this hand plate already fell off here. So these are the two standard grabby hands, like every model comes with. Nothing too out of control here. And then we get a sort of an interesting hand that only holds this gun. But here's the thing about this gun is that this is the combination of the pirate gun, the flintlock pistol, and also his pirate sword saber. So it's really strange because if you can see, the bottom of the handle here really inhibits this. So they give you like an angled peg to go into his like hand hole area here, but it looks really weird, and I kind of couldn't get it in a position where I thought it looked natural. So it's not like too big of a deal. I don't really think that this big gun thing is that cool anyway. So while we're at it, we'll just go ahead and de-transform it. So you pop this thing off, pop this out of here, put the hilt back on the sword, backwards, one of these ways eventually. There you go. And then you can take the cool pirate blade sword effect part and just get that right in there, and like now this is just so cool. And also you got flintlock pistol, so you got the crossbone, the good stuff. This is awesome. One thing I will say is that parts of this are supposed to be gray. You can try some Gundam marker. I didn't really feel like doing it, I'm sorry, but it's one of those things that's just not cast in like the official correct color. What can you do? But even better is that you get cool flintlock pistol holding hands that will peg directly into the pistol, and you get this for right and left, and these actually look like super cool when he's holding it, because like the flintlock pistol is one of those things that like, why don't more robots have pirate weapons? That's stupid. That's so good. So couple more things is we get a swappable face. I know the F91 also has a different face, so I don't know if there's like a little transforming gimmick to that. I just used the regular one. I put the little panel lines on that. You can just swap it out by pulling the face apart and putting this one on there if you want to. And you get 2 sets of eye stickers, so you don't actually even have to make a decision of which one to do. You could swap them out, and that normally doesn't happen. I was surprised to see 2 sets of eye stickers. And lastly, what you can do with the backpacking is, I guess, you make like, you know, what would be the core fighter. I don't know its exact name, I'm sorry, but you get 2 pieces that transform into this little white ship. And if you want to make it fly, you can just peg his little wing binder, backpack, crossbone thing into there. And this is another thing where it comes completely white. It is supposed to be colors. They do not give you stickers for it. You could try to use some Gundam markers, or if you're real brave or you're Dan Moore, you could just go ahead and hand paint it like no problem and tell everyone it's so easy when it looks like it took you 60 years to do that. You could do sort of something in that vein. But that's everything we got going on here, guys. I'm very impressed with the amount of stuff that you get in this model. It's so cool. So yeah, if you're looking for a Crossbone model, I can't really say that there is another one that you should get other than this. Obviously, if you're into the Crossbone Mao from Build Fighters, super cool, and I'm sure that the full cloth Build Fighters release was good, and any of the other, you know, P Bandai that they've been doing for this guy. But if you like the Crossbone, skip the Master Grade full cloth, skip the Master Grade X1. They're wibbly wobbly and too much, and like just like get into this guy because he's sick and you will love him. Thank you guys so much for watching the review, as usual, as we always say. Thank you to Marsh Sound for the music. We actually just got a bunch of new music from Marsh Sound, so like extra thank you for that. Look forward to a whole bunch of new tunes and all the other reviews that we're going to be doing. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and watch the other videos down here. Just keep on watching them, and we'll see y'all next time. Come on. I know it's on here. No. Real Robot Revolution. That's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
There it is. There we go. Yes. So there's one customer review for 1 star by a sad man named Adam J. Bellflower. Sorry if you're watching this, Adam. Not in 1/48 scale. Cool design with many parts. It should be gigantic. It seems to be 1/72 scale at most. The size was a big selling point for me, and it even says 1/48 on the box. Was very disappointed it is not. 0 out of 10 people found this review helpful, which is just the absolute best thing in the world. And there was a response to it, but maybe I can't see that on this app, but RIP. Still the only one. It's the only comment on this on that listing.